Frodo Jack the hybrid hunter here. That was Psalms 2, why did the heathen rage and plot a vain thing? Now here we go. The bulls of Bashan. This is what Jesus has to say in Psalm 22. Many strong bulls have compassed me. Strong bulls, bulls of Bashan, have beset me around. Yeah, well, here's the King James says, many bulls have compassed me, strong bulls, bulls of Bashan, have beset me round. Yeah. Now what are the bulls of Bashan? Where is Bashan? Bashan is here. I'll show you now. There's Bashan. Right next to Jerusalem. Now, when you go to Temple Bar in Dublin, Temple Bar in Dublin is called the Temple of the Bull. Ba'il Bar. Bar, the Temple Bar, the Temple of the Bull. There's loads of bulls and witchcraft there. But here we go, this is the north of Ireland. They're the remnant of the giants they are. I don't know, I'll explain what I can a bit quickly before this goes off. See that there? That says, ruled by the gods and revered by them. God always refers to his enemies as them in the Bible, yeah? And it's a woman, a goddess, look. Yeah? So this is up the north in the bar, in the Baal. And and there you look. This is straight across the road. What you see there is like a saucer disc on top. And then in the corner there where the hand is, that's a big huge grey. I'll show it to you now, a grey alien, yeah? But there you go, the justice, the daughter of truth is blind, yeah? So what they're saying there, she's blind. Jesus opens your eyes, they blind you to justice. Jesus is justice, Jesus opens your eyes to justice. And they want to bring heaven to the place beneath. So what they want to do is they want to conquer heaven and bring heaven down. Yeah? So there's the grey, look. You see the grey? Now watch this. There's a person kneeling down. They love the grey. That's a grey. It has a UFO. And there, look, this is in Dublin. See that creature there? With the elongated skull? Look at that. Ulster. The Hibernia Bank, look. And right next door, you got that place with all the smelly mirror magic in there, look. It's called, with a giant, look, Abercrombie and Finch or something it's called. They have loads of mirrors in there. It's like going into some sort of a bleeding, I don't know, it's a horrible, smelly, stinky place, but apparently witches stink because of all the demons around them, so they have the master smell with perfumes. There's Christ Church. Yeah, that's a Christian church in Ireland. My ancestors taught Christianity to the British, and the British kept Christianity alive in Christ Church, and that's Jesus on the bench there. What they're saying is they kick Jesus out of the church. Satan is in there, and they kick Jesus out of your heart, and he's homeless. And you see them big slices on his feet? Right across the road is the Temple of the Bulls, yeah? It's called the Bull. It's called the Bull and Castle. It has a big bull pointing its horns. In the German Reich, they were called the Viking Leutstein, the pincer movement, Blitzkrieg. And up there you have the big meat cleaver, the big chopper, pointing directly at the cuts on Jesus' feet. Now here's a piece of art from up the road near at the back of Baggage Street, near the big orchestra place where they do where all the posh go. It's called The Awakening.
Okay, so is there going to be more than one?
Yeah. It's called The Awakening, look, and you can see big giants' heads. And you can see little human beings.
Yeah.
So, and they're swirling up. So something's swirling up and something's awakening in this piece of art. So here we had the people of the plough, look. This is the people who do the magic who my ancestors came up against. So, let me go back here. They value. Oh, I can't see, it won't show me. They value the plough, magic, black magic, witchcraft, all of these things. They're called the Tuatha De Danann. and they were driven underground by my ancestors. You see that place I just showed you a while ago? Hold on, I just showed you the Hibernia. See this place? There was vaults underneath this. These used to be all banks and all. You see that place? Underneath there, there's a whole subterranean network. They have vaults and all under there. There's a, you know. Another here. So they were driven underground. So you have like there. Can you see that there? What the skeleton is? The skeleton is sitting on top of this thing in that picture. The death, yeah, remember the bulls of Bashan? They were looking across on death that they're living. They wanted to make it dead. Now there's the plough, look. They value above all the plough and the sun. And there's a knife. So what they done is they stabbed my ancestors, they murdered my ancestors from the start. Now that's one of the few places there in Dublin on a bench that a homeless person is able to sleep without them putting anything to bump. Not like the little silver things they put on the ground to stop them from lying down. They didn't put them there because when a homeless person sleeps there with his blanket, you can see the knife sticking in him. So this is them, the workers, the cause of the workers, and he's the God man. If you want to read that sign down there on the left, you have to bow your head to the God man. So the two of the done and think themselves to be gods. They don't worship God, and God made hell for people that follow. God made hell for them fallen, and we follow them into hell if we don't worship God. Now here's a giant. Look. This is Trinity College. This is a giant busting up from under the ground, smashing up the city with a black bull in his hand. See the bull? See the bull in his left hand? He's a lefty. The bulls are bashing. Now here's the hybrids. All on the top of the fence. That's outside the morgue in Dublin on the Lewis line. And here is called the hybrid Lovesea. Hybrid Lovesea, look. Now you remember if you go back to and there's Quetzalcoatl and the feathered serpent. Quetzalcoatl and the feathered serpent is the serpent of the Aztecs where they sacrifice people, they cut out your heart to Quetzalcoatl and offer it on top of the pyramids, yeah? So let me go back here. What's that there? Right next to the grey. The reptilian, the greys are reptilians. It's a heart and a girl kneeling. It looks like she's down more, but she could be praying to an idol. You wouldn't know, but they're into witchcraft. So that's up in Belfast. So what you're seeing is a pincer movement by witches. They were into hybrid worship. They have access to all them children now. They have access to all them children. There's the companies down the bottom that were in on it. And there, look, see that one, the serpent on the F right there? It looks a bit like the grey swirling. And there, look, there's a meat cleaver. So in Psalms 27 it says, my enemies and foes came against me to devour my flesh. That's King David. So it's all about flesh eating giants. He was fighting the giants. There it is. Thou host should encamp against me in the hands of fire. The wicked are my enemies and foes. They came against me to devour my flesh. Flesh eating giants he was fighting. Goliath and all his brothers. There's 22 giants named in the Bible. There's 36 races of giants named in the Bible. My ancestors were sent up by Moses to Ireland, to a land with no serpents, to take them out of the game. And this is probably the combination of it now, what we're seeing, because we had loads of interactions with them in the Book of Invasions and they were always treacherous. You can't trust them. So now there's the bulls of Bashan, look. What company are the dead? Inside there they put inside the harp in the name of dead generation she strikes for her freedom. Who's she? Ishtar, the goddess of warfare. And there's the companies all in a line. IFTC House Dublin. There's the bull pointing its horns across the river at the children. There's the anointed cherub. This is all satanic in Dublin. There's a satanic town and there's lots of stuff underneath the ground in Dublin. Guinnesses, for instance. I haven't even got to the owl maneuver. Look. They take the people into the homeless shelters in Dublin and they put them under effigies of a pagan goddess called Minerva, and they inject heroin and they sleep on the floor. It's a ritualistic abuse. They got them down and out. It's all right. Well, watch this one here. Hold on, I'll show you another one. Look at the grey. Hold on. I'll get it up for you now. There's a giant looking at look. Watch this. Now look closely at those faces, right? In them four holes. And watch when I pull them back. Look at them. They start to look like greys faces. See them? Looking at you. See them grey faces looking at you? Watch them. As you, and up there you have, look. Ah, that's a hand cupping them up. Now, if you minimise them